Good morning, my dear students. So let's continue our discussion with the business analytics. So for today, in this video, we're going to discuss now business analytics in practice. Now, business analytics involves tools as simple as reports and graphs, as well as some that are as sophisticated as optimization, data mining, and simulation. In practice, companies that apply analytics often follow a trajectory similar to what has shown in the figure. Now, organization starts with basic analytics in the lower left. As they realize the advantages of these analytic techniques, they often progress to more sophisticated techniques in an effort to reap the derived competitive advantage. Now, predictive and prescriptive analytics are sometimes therefore referred to as advanced analytics. Not all companies reach that level of usage, but those that embrace analytics as a competitive strategy often do. Analytics has been applied in virtually all sectors of business and government. So organizations such as Procter and Gamble, IBM, I should say, UPS, your Netflix, your Amazon.com, Google, and Internal Revenue Services, including General Electric or GE, have embraced analytics to solve important problems or to achieve competitive advantage. Now, let's look at some individual applications of business analytics. The first one is, okay. Now, the first application is your financial analytics. So, applications of analytics in finance are numerous and pervasive. Predictive models are used to forecast future financial performance or to assess the risk of investment portfolios and projects, and to construct financial instruments such as derivatives. Prescriptive models are used to construct optimal portfolios of investment, to allocate assets, and to create optimal capital budgeting plans. For example, General Electric Asset Management uses optimization model to decide how to invest its own cash received from insurance policies and other financial products, as well as the cash of its clients, such as Genworth Financial. Now, the estimated benefit from optimization model was 75 million US dollars over a 5-year period. Simulation is also often used to assess risk in the financial sector. One example is the deployment of Hypo Real Estate International of simulation models to successfully manage commercial real estate risk. So these are only some of the examples how financial or business analytics, specifically financial analytics, is being used by organizations. Now, another application is in human resource management. So we have our human resource analytics. This is actually a relatively new area of application for analytics in the management of an organization's human resources, or the HR. Now, the HR function is charged with ensuring that the organization has the mix of skills of sets necessary of skill sets, I should say, necessary to meet its needs, is hiring the highest quality talent and providing an environment that retains it and achieves its organizational diversity goals. Sears Holding Corporation, or SHC, owners of retailer of Kmart and Sears, Roebuck and Company, has created an HR analytics team inside its corporate HR function. The team uses descriptive and predictive analytics to support employee hiring and to track and influence retention. Another application of another application of business analytics is in marketing. By the way, please include it in your notes, marketing analytics. I was not able to place it in the slide. Marketing analytics or marketing is one of the fastest growing areas of application of analytics. Okay. Now, a better understanding of consumer behavior through the use of scanner data and data generated from social media has led to an increased interest in marketing analytics. As a result, descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics are all heavily used in marketing. A better understanding of consumer behavior through analytics lead to the better use of advertising budgets, more effective pricing strategies, improved forecasting of demand, improved product line management, and increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. For example, each year, NBC Universal uses a predictive model to help support its annual upfront market. The upfront market is a period in late May when each television network sells the majority of its on-air advertising for the upcoming television season. Over 200 NBC sales and finance personnel use the result for the forecasting model to support pricing and sales decision. In another example of high-impact marketing analytics, automobile manufacturer Chrysler teamed with J.D. Power and Associates to develop an innovative set of predictive models to support its pricing decisions for automobiles. These models help Chrysler to better understand the ramification of proposed pricing structures or a combination of manufacturers' suggested retail price, interest rate offers, and rebates, and as a result to improve its pricing decision. The model have generated an estimated annual savings of 500 million US dollars. Now, another application of business analytics is in the healthcare. Okay. Now, the use of analytics in healthcare is on the increase because of pressure to simultaneously control costs and provide more effective treatment. Descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics are used to improve patient, staff, and facility scheduling, patient flow, purchasing, and inventory control. A study by McKinsey Global Institute or MGI and McKinsey and Company estimates that the healthcare system in the United States could save more than 300 billion US dollars per year by better utilizing analytics. These savings are approximately the equivalent of the entire gross domestic product of countries such as Finland, Singapore, and Ireland. The use of prescriptive analytics for diagnosis and treatment is relatively new, but it may prove to be the most important application of analytics in healthcare. For example, working with the Georgia Institute of Technology, Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center develops a real-time prescriptive model to determine the optimal placement of radioactive seeds for the treatment of prostate cancer. Using the new model, 20 to 30% fewer seeds are needed, resulting in a faster and less invasive procedure. Business analytics could also be applied in supply chain. So in our supply chain analytics, this is one of the earliest application of analytics, okay, was in logistic and supply chain management. The core service of companies such as UPS and FedEx is the efficient delivery of goods, and analytics has long been used to achieve efficiency. The optimal sorting of goods, vehicles, and staff scheduling and vehicle routing are all key to profitability of logistic companies such as UPS, FedEx, and others like them. Companies can benefit from better inventory and processing control and more efficient supply chains. Analytic tools used in this area span the entire spectrum of analytics. For example, the women's apparel manufacturer Bernard Kloss Incorporated has successfully used descriptive analytics to present the status of its supply chain to managers visually. ConAgra Foods uses predictive and prescriptive analytics to better plan capacity utilization by incorporating the inherent uncertainty in commodities pricing. ConAgra realized a 100% return on their investment in analytics in under 3 months, an unheard of result for a major technology investment. Analytics can also be applied to government and non-profit organizations. So government agencies and other non-profits have used analytics to drive out inefficiencies and increase the effectiveness and accountability of programs. Indeed, much advanced analytics has its roots in the US and English military dating back to World War II. Today, the use of analytics in government is becoming pervasive in everything from elections to tax collections. For example, the New York State Department has worked with IBM to use prescriptive analytics in the development of a more effective and efficient approach to tax collection. The result has an increase in collection from delinquent payers of 83 million US dollars over 2 years. The U.S. Internal Revenue Service has used data mining to identify patterns that distinguish questionable annual personal income tax filing. In one application, the IRS combines its data on individual taxpayers with data received from banks on mortgage payments, payment by those taxpayers. When taxpayers report a mortgage payment that is unrealistically high relative to their reported taxable income, they are flagged as possible underreporters of taxable income. The filing is then further scrutinized and may trigger an audit. Likewise, non-profit agencies have used analytics to ensure the effectiveness and accountability to their donors and clients. Catholic Relief Services, or the CRS, is the official international humanitarian agency of the U.S. Catholic community. The CRS mission is to provide relief for the victims of both natural and human-made disasters and to help people in need around the world through its health, educational, and agricultural programs. CRS uses an analytical spreadsheet model to assist in the allocation of its annual budget based on the impact that its various relief efforts and programs will have in different countries. Another one is that business analytics can be applied to sports. The use of analytics in sports has gained considerable notoriety since 2003 when renowned author Michael Lewis published Moneyball, the story of how the Oakland Athletics used an analytical approach to player evaluation in order to assemble a competitive team with a limited budget. The use of analytics for player evaluation and on-field strategy is now common, especially in professional sports. Examples are professional sports team that use analytics to assess player for the amateur drafts and to decide how much to offer players in contract negotiation. Professional motorcycle racing teams that use sophisticated optimization for gearbox design to gain competitive advantage, and teams that use analytics to assist with on-field decisions such as which pitcher to use in various games of a Major League Baseball playoff series. The use of analytics for off-the-field business decision is also increasing rapidly. Now, ensuring customer satisfaction is important for any company, and fans are the customers of sport teams. Following the lead of Marriott Hotels, which created the Courtyard by Marriott, designed by business travelers for business travels. Okay? The Cleveland Indians professional baseball team use a type of predictive modeling known as conjoint analysis to design its premium seating offering at Progressive Field based on fan survey data. Using prescriptive analytics, franchises across several major sports dramatically adjust ticket prices through the season to reflect the relative attractiveness and potential demands for each game. Okay, so that is how business analytics is applied in sports. Another one is our web analytics. So this is the analysis of online activities, which include but not limited to visits to websites and social media sites such as Facebook. Web analytics especially or obviously has huge implication for promoting and selling products and services via the internet. Leading companies apply prescriptive and advanced analytics to data collected online, experiments to determine the best way to configure websites, position ads, and utilize social networks for the promotion of products and services. Online experimentation involves exposing various subgroups to different versions of a website and tracking the result. Because of massive pool of internet users, experiments can be conducted without risking the disruption of the overall business of the company. Such experiments are proving to be invaluable because they enable the company to use trial and error in determining statistically what makes a difference in their website traffic and sale. So those are some another examples in the application of business analytics. So we have some of the famous organizations or business organizations. We have Dell, Walmart, Amazon, Barclays, Marriott. We also have Boston and Red Sox, Honda, Intel, MCI, Verizon, Amazon, and Yahoo. So these are also some of the examples how business analytics is applied in the organizations. So in our next meeting, we're going to discuss now the insights into big data. So stay safe, God bless, and have a good day.